What does it mean to do the right thing when doing the right thing costs everything you love? To understand Itachi Uchiha, you have to first understand the world he was born into. The shinobi world is not a place of ideals. It is a world of survival, conflict, and impossible choices. For Itachi, the line between right and wrong was never clear, and that ambiguity would define his life. From an early age, he exhibited brilliance, discipline, and insight far beyond his years. Yet these gifts came with a cost: the expectation to bear the burdens of a clan and the political weight of Konoha's survival. Itachi's psychology is anchored in extreme moral reasoning under pressure. Unlike most children, his ethical decisions were not theoretical. They carried immediate and irreversible consequences. When the Uchiha clan began to rebel against the village, Itachi faced a dilemma that would shatter his life: loyalty to his clan or loyalty to the village he swore to protect. This is not a simple question of allegiance. It is a test of moral courage under impossible conditions. He chose the path that promised the greater good, even though it meant committing acts that would forever brand him a villain in the eyes of those he loved. The burden of choice created profound psychological tension. Every action Itachi took was calculated, every decision measured for long-term consequences. Unlike characters who act impulsively, Itachi internalized responsibility to an extreme degree. He understood that in a world where every choice has a cost, hesitation is a luxury. This level of cognitive responsibility is rare. He had to predict human behavior, anticipate political fallout, and balance emotional loyalty with pragmatic survival. His mind became a complex machine for moral calculus, where the consequences of failure were not hypothetical, but catastrophic. Yet beneath the strategy and logic lies the human element of suffering. Itachi did not act without emotional consequence. He loved his younger brother, Sasuke, more than anything in the world. Every choice he made carried the weight of personal loss, the sacrifice of intimacy, and the erasure of trust. His love was silent, hidden beneath the mask of a villain. This tension between duty and personal attachment reveals a core principle of Itachi's psychology. True sacrifice is not absence of emotion, but the ability to act despite it. Itachi's journey also explores the philosophy of moral relativism. In his world, there are no absolutes. Actions considered evil by some may be necessary for the survival of many. Killing his clan, for instance, was monstrous on the surface, but in his analysis, it prevented civil war and countless deaths. His life challenges viewers to confront the uncomfortable truth. Morality is not always aligned with legality, visibility, or popular opinion. True ethical action may require decisions that seem unforgivable, yet serve a higher purpose. Another layer of his psychology is strategic emotional management. Itachi's outward persona, cold, detached, and sometimes cruel, was a shield. By controlling perception, he protected those he loved, particularly Sasuke, and minimized chaos. His stoicism is not lack of feeling, but mastery of it. He suppressed immediate emotional reactions to prioritize long-term outcomes. This self-regulation demonstrates an advanced form of emotional intelligence, the ability to use emotion strategically rather than being dominated by it. Itachi's relationship with Sasuke provides one of the most profound insights into his moral philosophy. He deliberately positioned himself as the antagonist in his brother's eyes, creating a narrative that would motivate growth, resilience, and ultimately understanding. In a sense, he sacrificed his reputation and life to craft a psychological lesson, showing that true guidance sometimes comes through the hardest forms of teaching. Itachi's decisions illuminate the concept of tough love at a tragic scale, teaching through hardship, not comfort. His story also examines the tension between perception and truth. To the outside world, Itachi was a criminal, a murderer, a traitor, but the truth was far more complex. This dichotomy reflects a profound psychological and philosophical theme. The world often misinterprets intentions, and virtue is not always recognized in real time. Itachi's acceptance of this paradox shows extraordinary maturity. He understood that ultimate validation is not external, it is internal, rooted in understanding the necessity and morality of one's own actions. Throughout his life, Itachi embodies the principle of self-imposed isolation for a greater purpose. Isolation is not punishment, it is strategy. By distancing himself from emotional attachment and personal desires, he reduced distraction and maximized the effectiveness of his actions. Yet this isolation amplifies the psychological burden. Carrying immense responsibility without support creates stress, doubt, and profound loneliness. Itachi's resilience comes not from avoiding pain, but from enduring it silently, allowing him to operate where most would collapse under moral weight. Finally, Itachi Uchiha is a study in the ethics of sacrifice, duty, and foresight. His story asks the audience to consider uncomfortable questions. How far would you go to prevent chaos? Can you bear the judgment of others if the truth is hidden? Is it possible for love to coexist with cruelty when both are necessary for survival? Itachi's life demonstrates that heroism is not always about recognition or reward. Sometimes, it is about understanding, sacrifice, and the courage to uphold values when no one else sees or understands. In the end, Itachi's journey is not merely tragedy. It is a blueprint for moral courage under impossible conditions. His intelligence, discipline, empathy, and foresight show that human psychology is capable of operating at levels of complexity far beyond ordinary experience. He teaches us that true heroism may require actions that appear unforgivable, that love may demand silence, and that understanding morality requires seeing beyond surface appearances. Itachi Uchiha challenges us to reflect on the weight of duty, the nature of sacrifice, and the profound cost of doing what is right, even when the world cannot see it.